What if I told you that there are 8 simple secrets that the most successful women in the world use every day, and that you can start applying today? Have you ever wondered why some women are so successful financially while others struggle to save money? The difference isn't luck, age, or where they were born. The truth is that these women discovered specific habits and attitudes that took them to the top. For years, I've studied the behavior of women who have built fortunes from scratch, and I found that they all follow the same 8 fundamental principles. These are secrets so powerful that they can completely transform your financial life, no matter your age or current situation. But here's the problem. If you don't know these secrets, you'll continue to make the same mistakes that prevent millions of people from achieving prosperity. In this video, I will reveal each of these 8 secrets in a clear and simple way, showing you exactly how to apply them in your life. Get ready to discover information that can change your relationship with money forever. Secret 1. They treat money like a friend, not an enemy. The first big difference between wealthy women and the rest is how they view money. While many people are afraid to talk about money, feel guilty about spending, or embarrassed about saving, wealthy women have developed a healthy and positive relationship with their finances. This secret solves one of the biggest problems that prevents financial success: a negative mindset towards money. Many people grew up hearing phrases like, "Money doesn't buy happiness," or "Rich people don't go to heaven," creating mental blocks that sabotage any attempt at prosperity. Rich women understood that money is just a tool, an energy that can be used to create good things in life. To put this secret into practice, start by changing the way you talk about money. Instead of saying, "I don't have any money," say, "I'm organizing my finances." Replace, "It's too expensive," with, "I'll find a way to earn it." When you receive your paycheck, be grateful for the abundance of money instead of complaining that it's not enough. A 65-year-old woman I met started doing this and, within 6 months, was able to increase her income by selling homemade sweets, something she never imagined possible. The benefits of this mindset shift are immediate. You start to attract more money-making opportunities, make smarter financial decisions, and most importantly, feel less stress about your finances. When you stop being afraid of money, it naturally flows more easily into your life. Secret 2. They always pay themselves first. The second secret of wealthy women is a simple but revolutionary habit. They always set aside a portion of everything they earn before paying any bills or making any expenses. This is the principle of paying yourself first, and it is one of the most powerful practices for building wealth. This secret solves the most common problem that prevents people from becoming rich: spending all the money they earn. Most people think like this: first I pay all the bills, then if I have any left over, I save it. The problem is that there is never any left over. Successful women have turned this logic around and always make sure that a portion of what they earn goes towards their financial future. To put this into practice, set a fixed percentage of everything you earn to save first. You can start with 5%, then gradually increase it. Imagine a person who earns 1,000 Rs a month. If they save just 5% every month, in a year, they will have 600 Rs. It may not seem like much, but it is the beginning of a wealth. A friend of mine started saving just 20 Reais a month when she was 50 years old. Today, 10 years later, she has a reserve that gives her security and peace of mind. The secret is to automate this process. Set aside the money as soon as you receive it, as if it were a mandatory bill to pay. It could be in a savings account, in a safe at home, or even in a separate envelope. The important thing is that this money is untouchable, destined exclusively for your financial future. The benefits are extraordinary. In addition to creating an emergency fund, you develop financial discipline, self-esteem, and the feeling of being in control of your life. Over time, this habit becomes automatic, and you won't even notice the lack of this money in your monthly budget. Secret 3. They invest in financial knowledge constantly. The third secret that separates wealthy women from the rest is their constant investment in financial education. They understand that knowledge is the most valuable asset there is, and so they regularly dedicate time to learning about money, investments, and how to make money work for them. This secret solves a crucial problem: the lack of knowledge that leads to bad financial decisions. Many people lose money in questionable investments, fall for scams, or simply leave their money in savings accounts, losing value because they don't know better alternatives. Successful women know that every real invested in knowledge returns multiplied in future profits. To apply this secret, spend at least 15 minutes a day learning something new about finances. This could be by reading simple books on home economics, watching educational videos, or talking to people who know the subject. A woman I know at the age of 62 decided to learn about basic investments. She started by watching simple videos on her daughter's computer. In 2 years, she was able to make her money yield 3 times more than in a traditional savings account. The important thing is to start with basic concepts and gradually evolve. First, learn about expense control, then about different types of safe investments, and gradually expand your knowledge. Join study groups, talk to bank managers, and ask questions whenever you have doubts. The benefits of financial literacy are permanent. Once you learn, no one can take that knowledge away from you. You make smarter decisions, avoid financial pitfalls, identify good opportunities, and most importantly, gain confidence in dealing with money matters. Knowledge is the only investment that always yields positive returns. If this video is helping you discover the secrets of rich women, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any valuable tips. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I want to know where the people determined to change their lives are. Secret 4. They have multiple sources of income. The fourth secret of successful women is to never depend on just one source of income. They always seek to create different ways to earn money, diversifying their financial income to have more security and opportunities for growth. This secret solves one of the biggest financial fears: running out of income. When you depend solely on your salary or retirement, you are always living with the insecurity that something could happen and you will be in trouble. Rich women understand that having multiple sources of income is like having multiple pillars supporting a house. If one fails, the others remain firm. To apply this concept in practice, start by identifying skills you already have that can generate extra income. Do you know how to cook well? You can make sweet and savory treats to order. Do you have a knack for crafts? You can sell your work. Do you know a subject well? You can give private lessons. A retired neighbor of mine started out making birthday cakes for her family. Today she has a list of clients and earns more from her cakes than she used to receive in retirement. Another way is to invest part of the money you manage to save. Even small amounts invested consistently can generate passive income in the future. Start small. If you manage to save 50 Rs a month and invest wisely, in a few years, that amount will be generating a monthly income for you. The key is to start small and build up gradually. You don't have to give up everything at once. Start with small projects in your spare time, test what works best, and then expand what works. Always maintain at least 2 or 3 active sources of income. The benefits are incredible. In addition to financial security, you gain more self-confidence, discover talents you didn't even know you had, and expand your network of relationships. Multiple sources of income mean multiple opportunities for growth and personal fulfillment. Secret 5. They negotiate everything. The fifth secret of rich women may seem simple, but it is extremely powerful. They negotiate absolutely everything. From the price of a purchase at the market to important contracts, they always seek to get better conditions and never accept the first price offered. This secret solves a problem that costs a lot of money over the course of a lifetime. Accepting unfavorable prices and conditions out of shyness or lack of negotiating skills. Many people lose thousands of dollars over their lifetime simply by not asking for discounts or better conditions. Prosperous women know that every dollar saved is one more dollar in their pocket. To apply this secret, Start by practicing in simple situations. At the market, ask if there is a discount for paying in cash. At the pharmacy, ask if there are cheaper generics. When paying bills, call the companies and negotiate better plans or discounts for paying in advance. A friend managed to reduce her phone bill by 40% simply by calling the company and asking for a plan that was more suitable for her profile. The key is to be polite but firm. Don't be afraid to hear a no, because you'll often hear a yes. Research prices before you buy, compare offers, and always ask if there are better conditions. Negotiate payment terms, payment methods, and quantities. If you're buying more than one item, ask for a quantity discount. Remember, negotiating isn't about being annoying or inconvenient. It's about being smart with your money. Companies expect you to negotiate, and they often have room to offer better terms. The worst that can happen is that you'll be told no, but you were already in that situation before you asked. The benefits of negotiation go beyond the immediate savings. You build confidence, improve your communication skills, and gain more control over your finances. Over time, the savings you generate from negotiation can add up to a significant amount of money in your monthly budget. Secret 6. They plan and track. Every penny. The sixth secret of rich women is strict control over all income and expenses. They know exactly how much they earn, how much they spend, and where every penny goes. This control is not obsessive, but conscious and organized. This secret solves the most common problem in personal finances: not knowing where your money is going. Many people reach the end of the month without understanding how they spent all their money. Successful women have eliminated this mystery by keeping detailed control of their finances. To apply this secret, start by writing down all your expenses for a week. From your coffee to your big purchases, everything should be recorded. Use a small notebook, your cell phone, or even a diary. A 70-year-old woman I know started writing down everything in a small notebook that she carried in her purse. Within a month, she discovered that she was spending much more than she thought on small purchases and managed to save 300 reais just by cutting out unnecessary expenses. Once you understand your spending patterns, create a simple monthly plan. Write down how much you earn and divide it into categories: housing, food, transportation, medicine, leisure, and savings. Set a limit for each category and track whether you are sticking to it. Use simple tools. This could be a notebook, a basic spreadsheet on your computer, or even envelopes where you separate money for each purpose. The important thing is that you always know how much you have available to spend in each area of your life. The benefits of financial control are immediate. You eliminate unnecessary expenses, identify savings opportunities, avoid having to deal with financial difficulties at the end of the month, and gain peace of mind knowing that you are in control. Over time, this habit becomes second nature, and you are able to make smarter financial decisions automatically. Secret 7. They invest in themselves. The seventh secret of wealthy women is constant investment in themselves. They spend time and money improving their skills, taking care of their health, maintaining their appearance, and developing new skills that can generate more income in the future. This secret solves a common mistake: neglecting personal development because you think it's an unnecessary expense. Many people skimp on everything related to their own growth, but successful women know that they are their most important asset. Investing in yourself ensures that you will always have the ability to generate income. To apply this concept, set aside a small portion of your monthly budget for your development. This could be a professional course, a health treatment, beauty products that make you feel good, or books that expand your knowledge. An acquaintance of mine at the age of 58 took a basic computer course. This allowed her to start selling products online and triple her income. Invest in your network of relationships. Join groups, associations, or activities where you can meet interesting people. Many opportunities arise through contacts and referrals. Take care of your appearance not out of vanity, but because it affects your self-esteem and how people see you professionally. Don't forget about your physical and mental health. Simple exercises, proper nutrition, and leisure time are investments that ensure you have the energy and willingness to take advantage of the opportunities that arise. The important thing is to see these expenses as investments, not as costs. Every dollar spent on yourself can be multiplied in opportunities, health, and quality of life. Set priorities. First, invest in what can generate income, then in what improves your quality of life. The benefits are long-lasting. You become more competent, confident, and prepared to face challenges. People who invest in themselves have more opportunities, gain more respect, and are better able to adapt to life's changes. Secret 8. They surround themselves with prosperous people. The eighth and final secret of wealthy women is to choose carefully who they associate with. They know that we are influenced by the people around us, so they try to surround themselves with people who have a prosperous mindset and similar goals. This secret solves a serious problem that sabotages financial success: the negative influence of pessimistic people or those who don't believe in growth. If you only hang out with people who complain about life, badmouth the rich, or discourage your dreams, it will be very difficult to stay motivated to grow financially. To apply this secret, start by identifying the people in your social circle. Who motivates you and supports your goals? Who is always complaining and discouraging your plans? You don't have to cut off important relationships, but try to spend more time with positive people and less time with negative ones. Seek out people who have already achieved what you want to achieve. Join groups for beginner investors, entrepreneur associations, or take courses related to finance. A friend of mine started attending an investment study group at the local library. There, she met people who taught her strategies she had never heard of, and today, she has a well-diversified investment portfolio. Look for mentors or people with more experience who can guide you. This could be a family member, a successful friend, or even professionals you admire. Most people are happy to share their knowledge when you show a genuine interest in learning. Remember that relationships are a two-way street. While you learn from more experienced people, you can also teach and help those who are just starting out. Sharing your knowledge and experiences will strengthen your network. The benefits of surrounding yourself with successful people are life-changing. You naturally absorb positive habits, receive support during difficult times, have access to opportunities you wouldn't have otherwise encountered, and stay motivated to keep growing. The right social environment can dramatically accelerate your financial growth. Now you know the 8 secrets of wealthy women that can completely transform your financial life. Each of these secrets is a powerful tool, but when applied together, they create an extraordinary transformation. Remember, no matter your age or current situation, it's never too late to start applying these principles. The first step is always the most important. Choose one of the secrets that caught your attention the most and start practicing it today. It could be setting aside 5% of what you own, starting to write down your expenses, or simply changing the way you talk about money. The important thing is to get started. Your journey to prosperity begins with a decision. Will you continue doing the same old things, or will you have the courage to apply these secrets to your life? The choice is yours, but remember that your financial life will only change when you change your attitude towards money. Now tell me, which of these 8 secrets will you start applying first? Leave your answer in the comments, as your decision may inspire other people to also take the first step towards a more prosperous and happy life.